the incredible Simone Biles is back in the headlines. But this time, it's not about her dazzling flips and twists. Netflix has dropped a bombshell with their new documentary series, Simone Biles Rising. This isn't just a sports story. It's a raw, emotional journey of a young woman carrying the weight of a nation on her shoulders. Here's something interesting.
Have you guys ever seen that statue with the man holding like that thing on his back? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, yes, that's what the expectations felt like.
The documentary arrived just 9 days before the opening ceremony at the Paris Olympics. Curious about it? Let's dive into the series, explore the reviews, and understand why this documentary is a must-watch for everyone. Simone Biles. The name itself is synonymous with gymnastics greatness. But behind the dazzling performances and countless medals, there's a woman who has battled demons most of us can't even imagine. Simone Biles Rising takes us on a raw and emotional journey into the life of this extraordinary athlete. Imagine the roar of the crowd, the bright lights, and the pressure to be perfect. Now, think of facing all that while battling an invisible enemy, your own mind. Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast of all time, did just that at the 2020 Olympics. Do you know? Biles stepped away from the Tokyo Olympics, prioritizing her mental health over medals. But her story isn't over. Simone Biles Rising takes us deep inside her journey back to the top. This series marks the return of the dominator we all know and love, ready to crush Paris 2024. Let's talk about the documentary. From the very first episode, you're hooked. We see a vulnerable side of Simone that we've never seen before. It's not just about the perfect landings and gravity-defying moves. It's about the immense pressure, the expectations, and the toll it takes on her mental health. From braiding hair to revealing tattoo stories, this is an entirely different Simone we saw on screen. We see a sweet moment of Biles getting her hair braided, hinting at a deeper look into her personal life. Then there's a glimpse of her tattoos, sparking curiosity about what stories they might tell. The series doesn't shy away from the darker moments of Simone's career. It delves deep into the controversy surrounding the Tokyo Olympics. What has been happening with Simone since 2020? How has she transformed her challenges into strengths? There is a lot more discussed in there. Here's some. In the immediate aftermath of Tokyo, Biles films herself talking about shame and confusion. She admits that she wanted to quit like 500,000 times. She was not sure that she would ever be back. Simone took time to heal and grow. She engaged in therapy, spent quality time with loved ones like her fiancé Jonathan Owens, and continued training at her own pace. Biles continued without the immediate pressure of upcoming competitions. This period of reflection and self-care was crucial for Biles. Directed by Katie Walsh and featuring a powerhouse production team, the series offers exclusive access to Simone's life in the lead-up to Paris. We see Biles pushing her physical limits, mastering new techniques, and battling the demons that surfaced in Tokyo, the terrifying twisties that robbed gymnasts of their spatial awareness mid-air. That comeback is the focal point of this 4-episode docu-series. Netflix released the first 2 episodes of Simone Biles Rising on July 17, 2024, 9 days before the opening ceremony at the Paris Olympics. But don't worry, the 3rd and 4th episodes are still being produced and will be released after the Games. I think she needed to come back for herself, said Walsh, who is directing the project, to really just prove to herself that she can do it under those circumstances. Walsh benefited from having a prior relationship with Biles, who will be heavily favored to win multiple gold medals in Paris. Before Rising, Walsh served as the supervising producer on another docu-series about Biles. Curious about it? It was Simone versus herself, which covered some of the same ground, including Biles' performance in Tokyo. One of the most striking things about Simone Biles Rising is the way it humanizes Simone. She's not just a superhero, she's a real person struggling with real issues. The documentary shows us that even the strongest people have their breaking points. Isn't it the case with us in our lives? The series also highlights the importance of support systems. Simone's family, friends, and coaches played a crucial role in her journey to recovery. It's a reminder that we all need people to lean on during tough times. Remember, Simone is 27 now. She's got a ton of medals already. She could easily walk away and live happily ever after. But she's not. Simone herself said, "I don't want to be down the road in 10 years, look back and be like, oh, I wish I would have tried." It's this fearless drive that led her to ramp up training, even after getting married, jumping straight into intense 2-a-day workouts. She's a role model for young athletes everywhere, showing them that strength comes in many forms, both physical and mental. Simone's coach, Cecile Landy, says it's about the desire. The desire to compete, inspire, and be a role model for the next generation of gymnasts. Cecile Landy commented, "I really feel like she is happy to be here. I know she is ready to be done, but she's really enjoying it and appreciating every meet she gets to do." Isn't it impressive? Let's ask from you. What inspires you the most about Simone Biles? Have you watched Simone Biles Rising yet? What are your initial thoughts? Your opinions matter. So we can't wait to hear from you in the comments below. Let's unpack the reviews and see what critics and viewers are saying about this docu-series. The reviews for Simone Biles Rising are pouring in, and they're overwhelmingly positive. Critics are praising the documentary for its raw honesty, its intimate portrayal of Biles, and its powerful message about mental health. Many reviewers have highlighted the courage it took for Simone to share her vulnerabilities. They applaud her for breaking the stigma surrounding mental health in sports. The documentary is being hailed as a game changer, not just for gymnastics, but for the entire world of sports. Of course, no documentary is perfect. Some viewers might find the pacing a bit slow at times, but honestly, the slower pace allows for a deeper connection with Simone and her story, isn't it? But it's not just the critics who are raving about the series. Fans are also sharing their love and support for Simone on social media. It's heartwarming to see how her story is resonating with people from all walks of life. Simone Biles Rising is a must-watch for anyone who admires Simone Biles, cares about mental health, or simply appreciates a powerful story. It's a documentary that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Simone Biles is a true inspiration, and her story deserves to be heard. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend adding it to your watch list. The documentary sets the stage for an unforgettable showdown in Paris. The stage is set for redemption. With gymnastics scheduled between July 27th and August 5th in the Paris Olympics, Biles will perform routines representing years of dedication and dreams. Will she conquer those demons and dominate the games, proving her resilience once again? The curiosity is killing us, and we can't wait to hear from you again in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for everything related to gymnastics as we count down to the Paris Olympics. The ride is just getting started, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until next time.